Everyone tells you to chase your dream, as if it's running away from you, as if it's somewhere ahead, waiting to be caught by whoever is willing to sacrifice enough sleep, comfort, stability, and dignity. Chase your dream. Fight for it. Never give up. And if you're tired, confused, or stuck, it must mean you're not trying hard enough. Stay with me for a moment, because the problem isn't dreaming. It's what happens when dreaming turns into pressure. Before we go any further, like this video, share it with someone who's been chasing something for years without knowing why. Subscribe for more content like this, and in the comments tell me what you want the next video to be about. Dreams used to be vague, fluid, something you felt, not something you owed the world. Now they're treated like contracts. You pick one early, announce it loudly, and spend the rest of your life proving you were right. Once a dream is declared, it stops being inspiration and becomes obligation. You don't ask if it still fits. You ask how to endure it. Chasing a dream turns life into a race against an imaginary version of yourself. The one who made it. The one who succeeded. The one who didn't hesitate or change their mind. Every ordinary day becomes evidence that you're falling behind. Rest feels like betrayal. Doubt feels like weakness. And changing direction feels like failure. The strange thing is that most people don't even remember why their dream mattered in the first place. They remember the story around it, the identity, the admiration, the promise that it would all make sense later. So they keep chasing, not because they want to, but because stopping would mean admitting the dream changed. And we're taught that changing your dream is quitting. Dream culture doesn't leave space for curiosity, or evolution, or boredom. You're expected to want the same thing forever, to be consistent, focused, certain. But humans don't work that way. What excites you at 20 might suffocate you at 30. Chasing a dream ignores that reality and replaces it with discipline. There's also the quiet cost no one talks about. Relationships postponed, joy delayed, life put on hold. Everything becomes after I make it, after the goal, after the breakthrough, after the dream pays off. But the future keeps moving, and one day you realize you were so busy chasing a version of life that you never lived the one you had. Dreams also create a strange form of tunnel vision. When everything is filtered through one outcome, you stop noticing opportunities that don't serve the dream. You ignore paths that feel lighter. You dismiss interests that don't align with the plan. Life becomes narrow even when it looks ambitious, and the irony is that the more focused you are on the dream, the less present you are in your actual life. There's pressure in telling people what your dream is. Once you say it out loud, it belongs to expectations, to timelines, to comparison. People ask how it's going, whether you're close, whether you've made progress. The dream becomes public property, and walking away from it feels like disappointing everyone, not just yourself. Dreams are supposed to guide, not control. When they become rigid, they stop serving you. They turn into cages you're proud of because they look like ambition from the outside. And the more you sacrifice, the harder it becomes to question whether the dream was worth it. Effort becomes justification. Pain becomes proof. Ironically, the people who seem most at peace rarely chased a dream. They followed interest. Curiosity, what felt right at the time. Their lives look messy on paper, but coherent from the inside. Because meaning came from engagement, not pursuit. From responding to life instead of chasing an idea of it. This doesn't mean dreams are bad. It means turning them into mandates is. When success is defined narrowly, most people spend their lives feeling like they failed even when they didn't. They just changed. And change isn't weakness. It's responsiveness. It's awareness. It's growth that wasn't planned. Now at the end, this matters. This video is not a study. It's not research. It's not advice. Nothing here is proven or factual. This is entertainment. A human thinking out loud for fun. Don't take this seriously, and don't make decisions based on it. If this way of thinking resonated with you, watch the rest of the videos on this channel. They all sound serious, they all feel thoughtful, and none of them are meant to be taken as truth.